Hey guys, it's your favorite Unc here. Go ahead and click that subscribe button below so you don't miss a single episode of Nightcap. That button right here. Come for the sports, stay for the stories. Ocho Reed comes off the bench. Texas A&M takes down the number 8 LSU Tigers 38-23. With Texas A&M down 10 points in the third quarter against LSU and looking to jumpstart their stagnant offense, Aggies coach Mike Elko pulled quarterback Connor Wegman for Marcel Reed. The move paid off. Reed ran for 3 second-half touchdowns and become the only undefeated team in the SEC play. It was a litany of issues that we just felt we needed a spark, and we pulled the trigger and went with Marcel, and what a spark he gave us, Elko said. The Aggies picked off 3 Garrett Nussmeier passes after half to get their 7th straight victory after losing to Notre Dame in the opener. Reed said, we all had a chip on our shoulder, Reed said. We didn't think they respected us coming into Kyle Field, so getting that spark in the second half and getting this team going, there was no going back from that at all.
Hey.
I think this was the first time in a very long time that LSU had lost a game in which they had a double-digit lead at halftime, Ocho. Nussmeier was 25 of 50, 405 yards, 2 touchdowns, but the 3 costly turnovers, and they didn't run the ball well at all. 23 rush attempts, 24 yards. So 75 plays, and you only have 24 yards rushing because at one point they were up. They were up by 10.
Hey, you think with the way Texas A&M is playing, you think if they win out, you think they could sneak into the playoffs?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You think so?
Because winning out means they're going to win the SEC championship. SEC champion, damn sure go.
The funny thing,
that team is absolutely going to the college football playoff. There's a great chance you're probably going to have 2 teams from the SEC make it.
But they gonna surprise some people, man. They gonna surprise some people.
Marcel Reed, they ran the ball 49 times, 242 yards. They didn't throw the ball that well. They were 8 of 20 throwing the ball, Ocho. He was 2 of 2 for 70 yards. The team was 8 of 20 for 134 yards, but 49 rush attempts for 242. I'm pretty sure Brian Kelly is not going to like that. When somebody's running the football and you know they're going to run, they got a very Reed is what, a sophomore? He's a freshman? I don't think he has a whole lot of experience. And you know they want to run the football. You know they don't want to throw it, and they can't throw it with any efficiency. And you can't stop them you can't make them throw it. That's the thing. I'm going to make you do what you don't want to do. I mean, you want to run the football? I ain't letting you run. I'm going to make you throw it. You want to throw it? I'm going to make you run it. I'm going to line up in a light box, play your nickel. I'm going to force you to run it. Because, see, that's what people play Peyton Manning. I want you to run it. I want Tom Brady to run it. I trust the ball in the running back's hands more than I trust it in your hands. So if you want to turn around and hand it to him, they can't beat me running the football. I know you 2 sapsuckers can beat me throwing the football. So, no. But give Texas A&M credit. After that terrible loss at home to open the season against Notre Dame, they bounced back, rolled off 7 straight victories, remained the only undefeated team in the SEC with a perfect 5-0 record. They win against the number 8 LSU Tigers 38-23. The number 1 Oregon Ducks, they routed the number 20 Illinois Fighting Illini. Dillon Gabriel threw 3 touchdowns, ran for another. The top-ranked Oregon remains undefeated. Gabriel finished 18 of 26, 291. Oregon's offense racked up 527 yards of total offense. Dillon Gabriel also passed Timmy Chang. Chang had 17,072 yards, career passing yards, and now Gabriel has 17,236. But the record is held by Case Keenum, 19,217. I don't think anybody, you're going to have to probably be a 5th-year senior, maybe even a 6th-year to break that. And if you're that good, you gone. So it's going to take somebody that's not really, he's probably going to be a later round draft pick or maybe a free agent to stay that long, because anybody that can throw the ball that well after 3 years when they can go pro, Audi 5,000. I'm out of this beat. Yeah, I'm out of this piece. I ain't no sense of me hanging around. But Oregon looked good. They ran the ball 39 times, 229 yards with 2 touchdowns. And Dillon Gabriel threw the ball 18 of 26, 291, 3 touchdowns with the 1 turnover. But
Hey,
look, Oregon has always has
yeah,
speed. They like to
they
play in
fast.
space. You know what I'm saying? If you go back and look at Chip Kelly and you look at his offenses, they've always had guys, especially at the skill position, that can run. They've always had guys that can run, Ocho. They've had guys that can make plays. This year is no different. The question is, they beat Ohio State, but when they go up against, if they play a Georgia, they play a Texas, they play a big physical football team, are they gonna be able to withstand that?
That's what it all count. That interior.
No, that's not 200. That's no. Gabriel has 17,236. The record is 19,217. So no, he's about 1,900. He's about a little over 1,900 yards short. So basically, he's about 2,000 yards short of of passing the record. But do they count bowl stats now? So he might have a chance. I mean, I don't know. Hold on, what's their record? Oregon is 8-0. The most games they'll play is 15. Right. So he's gonna need to throw for
crazy
300 yards a game. Both, okay. So because they get a bye. So if they're the number 1 seed, let's just say Ocho, they get a bye. So you have like 4 teams that have byes, and then you'll have 8 teams that play for the opportunity to play those teams. So it's how many games they have left? Because they'll have probably 4 games left, and then they'll have the Pac-12. They're in the Big Ten or the Pac-12. What are they? Big Ten. Oh, they got 4 games left plus the Big Ten title. That's 5. So they can. I mean, theoretically, they. Yeah. But still, it'll still be 7 games, because if they win, then they'll play the championship. So there's still a chance. So you're telling me there's a chance, Ocho?
Yeah,
there's a chance. But Oregon rolls 38-9 over Illinois to remain undefeated. The number 6 Miami Hurricanes remain unbeaten, topping Florida State 36-14 in a rivalry game. Cam Ward had a quiet night. He passed for 208 yards, but he caught a touchdown. Damian Martinez ran for 148 yards and 2 touchdowns. Miami snapped a 3-game losing streak to the Seminoles. Mario Cristobal said, "It's critically important to us to go out there and beat this program and remain undefeated in the state of Florida. I think it sends a strong message. All recruits in the state, out of state, can now clearly see the trajectory of this program versus the trajectory of the other program." Talk that talk. Miami improved to 4-0 in in-state games this season, having beaten Florida A&M, South. Man, don't put Florida A&M there. South Florida and Florida State.
Hey, I like what Coach said, though.
Yeah, for sure.
All the kids that are from Florida, but we got some gangsters down there. We got some jits that know they can play ball, but the problem is all the talent, as opposed to in the 90s and the 2000s, all the talent from the inner city and from Miami, they leaving now. They going everywhere else. They going all over the place. And now with
Alabama getting them, Miami Ohio State getting them, Ocho.
The funny thing now,
Georgia getting them. That's the 3 schools that they're mainly going to: Alabama, Georgia, Ohio State.
You look how the program has turned around. You look what he's doing. You know, the trajectory in which the way they are going. The U is back. The U is back. Now, obviously, I'm not sure what's going to happen once Cam Ward is gone. But as long as you have a quarterback in rotation, that is good. You'll always be in contention and playing the way they're playing right now.
Yep, I agree. Earl Little Jr. That's Earl Little from
Cleveland Brown,
the
Earl
Steelers.
Little? Yeah,
I think so.
Oh, that's live. Goddamn Earl. Hey, Earl, if you watching, boy, I love you, boy.
He was a DB, wasn't
Earl played safety, boy. Man, Earl used to be man.
You do realize DB is safety, right?
Now we know DB. Listen, let's come on now. DB is DB, defensive backs. Now, if you say safety or strong safety, Earl played, I think, free or strong. One of them.
Which is a defensive back.
No.
So what position did Eric Reed play?
Eric was a free safety.
So what is that classified as?
A free safety.
DB, defensive back.
When I say when we say defensive backs, okay, cornerback.
Yeah. Any secondary is considered a defensive back. Safety, free safety, strong safety, cornerback, all of those are considered defensive backs.
I don't like that, but I like it. I'm gonna let you have that one. I'm gonna let you have that one.
This man would have changed. He would have changed. Hey, Chad, y'all see him? He just want to argue for the sake of arguing.
You got it. I'm gonna let you have it, baby. I'm gonna let you have it.
Chad, what do y'all call a defense? What is a defensive back? Is safety included as a DB?
When someone says DB, the first thing you think about is a cornerback, though. When you say DB.
I think a corner safety. Nah. That's the only thing it can be.
When someone says DB, the first thing for a football person, a football mind like myself, I think a cornerback. That's it. Now, if we talk about safety, someone says a safety, a free safety. They don't say DB.
So if I say backer, so what you think about?
Backer,
you think about a mic?
If you say backer, I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking about the mic.
So what is TJ Watt? What is Michael Parsons?
DN.
Michael Parsons. TJ Watt is a linebacker. They play a 3-4.
His hand is in the ground, man. He's a DN.
He's a 34 back.
I understand what you're saying. I understand the terminology you're talking about. But once your hand touches the ground, you are a DN, even if you're in a 3-4. You're being a little too technical.
No. If you're in the DN and the 3-4 is what JJ Watt played, which is a 5 technique.
Well, okay, all right. So
a 7 technique. Okay, you got 7 and a 4-3, a 7 and a 9. You got a cowboy front. You got a wide 9. Well, we can call it a wide 9. We can call it a cowboy because he's kind of outside out. We can go 7 front, which is head up. You go 5, which is shade on the tackle shoulder. That's what we call. That's what we.
You complicating things. It don't have to be that complicated. I understand.
So let me ask you a question. What position did LT? What position did LT and Derek Thomas play?
Derek Thomas was the defensive end.
Derek Thomas was the linebacker.
No, his hand is once your hand touches the ground, being a linebacker is out the door. It's out the door.
Yeah, if you say that, but here's the thing, Ocho. But he's standing up on first and second down. His hand goes down when he goes in third down. Now that I think
about it, sometimes you know what? Hey, why is that? Wait, do you think
because he wants to rush the pass? It ain't no bones about it that he dropping. You're under no illusion because if he's standing up, he can rush or he can drop in coverage.
Hey, you think in some defenses, in some schemes, they force the DN to put his hand down as opposed to standing up the way Derek Thomas and Lawrence Taylor used to do sometimes?
Well, here's the thing. You get a better start at the ball because when you start in the 40, what you do? Your hands on the ground, right?
Okay.
So you can start instead of having to jump down to go.
You already down there.
You just go. You're already low. Yeah. So the Miami Hurricanes, the number 6 Miami Hurricanes, run roughshod over the Florida State Seminoles 36-14. What
happened?
He might be in trouble. But they just gave him that big old contract, so he might be safe for another year. Florida State head coach.
You never know.
I mean, this is the first. I mean, he went undefeated, then got blown out 63-6, and now he's 1-7. He signed a big contract after that. What you call it? So he might be safe, but boy, them boosters are not happy with him.
But you got to look at the landscape of Florida State now. Most of the players were gone. Most of the players are gone.
Well, Florida State didn't take their money back, did he? So yeah, I want to hear that.
Right.
I don't want to hear none of that. I need to get that.